Don't blink. If you blink, welcome to the show. Because you're doing well, so having a wonderful day. I know I'm smiling, but it's not a good video to make. This is about a couple of weeks ago. I did a rough morning, right? And it sucked because this is my first day back from the break, and I already have to talk about something that happened last night. You can see that I'm lacking sleep, right? And that's because of the situation. And it's another bad morning, but this time, well, if you're really critical, this is second bad morning part two, right? But it's the it's a good ending, I guess. I'm not sure. I'm gonna put music, right? Demandais où je me fais changer qui j'étais. Maintenant j'ai peur de qui je suis. As well. Où je m'en vais. So yeah, so you guys know that I was seeing someone, right? And it kind of ended. So I was honest about it being ended. However, it wasn't clear. Puis me demander où je m'en vais, c'est me demander qu'est-ce que je suis. J'avais quand j'ai qui j'étais, maintenant j'ai peur de qui je suis. Dis-moi quel tournant ma vie, où ma vie tourne ici. Ça fait longtemps que je vis ma vie, j'ai l'impression que j'ai rien appris. Puis me demander où je m'en vais, c'est me demander qu'est-ce que je suis. J'avais peur de qui j'étais, maintenant j'ai peur de qui je suis. Dis-moi quel tournant ma vie pour que ma vie tourne ici. J'ai ma vie, j'ai l'impression que j'ai rien appris. Yeah, yeah. So, we met this girl, right? And it kind of broke it off because, again, I told you, like, it's, qui s'en demande? Musique, qu'est-ce que tu fais? Ça va pouvoir payer les dépenses. Tu me ton vu sur scène, ils ont tendance à te faire confiance. Seul maintenant, il y a la foule qui chante. On était pas mal à la base, c'est temps perdu. Oh man, I shouldn't be listening to music. But I'm having a bad morning, so this is the way we psychologically get better. So yeah. Je rends l'air. Jésus me demandait où je m'en vais, c'est me demander qu'est-ce que je suis. J'allais quand j'ai qui j'étais, maintenant j'ai peur que qui je suis. Que le tournant m'ait pris pour que ma vie tourne ainsi. J'ai fait en train que je vis ma vie, j'ai l'impression que j'ai rien appris. Mais où je m'en vais, c'est me demander qu'est-ce que je suis. J'ai rangé qui j'étais, maintenant j'ai peur de qui je suis. Le tournant m'a pris pour que ma vie tourne ainsi. Longtemps que j'ai ma vie, j'ai l'impression que j'ai rien appris. Là, de me demander où je m'en vais. Okay, Ink, focus. I'm sorry. So yeah, so I told the truth, right? When it was finished, it was finished. She told me it was finished, right? Then she came back into my life, right? And I did mention it. I wasn't completely transparent because of that. With that, and it's not because I'm trying to hide stuff from you guys. It's just because I didn't know to what extent she'd be back. I didn't know to what extent this how far it would go or how fast it wouldn't go, right? And yeah, and so it lasted 1 week to break. And I think I'm making this video because Valentine's Day is coming very soon. I think it's in 2 days. Yeah, it's in 2 days. Une fois que je passe sorcier le temps de tomber dans la rue. Yeah, we're Frenching this up. Like tu les as vus. Bro, this song, dude. Nazdrovia. J'ai pas atteint le stade où je te dirais que je suis stable et que mon cœur intact. Refrain, j'ai pas atteint le stade où je te dirais que on sable. Bro, this song, I have to focus, I'm so sorry. Yeah, so she come back, right? And we can start talking, but I don't know to what extent, right? It's complicated. I'm not so much of a jealous. I'm not a jealous person. When it comes to people that I care about, I'm not jealous. However, if we're together, now I get jealous because I'm like, dude, we're together. What the fuck are you doing, right? So we end, and she's like, yo, I'm gonna go to my ex, and I'm like, okay. But at the same time, this simple fact that she said, I'm going to my ex, I was like, okay, cool. And it really helped me heal. And then a lot of people like, dude, were you guys serious? Because you didn't seem like affected. No, it didn't end in a perfect fashion. So because it did end in a perfect fashion, then I didn't mind. So you go play the chain. Look at this. A mobile fucking game, guys. By the way, right? We're already off track with this video. We're already having some side tension, so let's go with the last one. Attends. Le stade où je dirais que je suis stable et que mon cœur intact. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna film it because it's wonderful. Is it gonna be called? Yes. Do I give a fuck? Not really. I'm not going to the back. I know I said it was gonna be it, guys. But it's a gorgeous sunrise, so we'll be playing some. Oh, no, this is not the good video. It won't be long, guys, I promise. I know. I said I was gonna just gonna have this little bit of the sunrise, but it's too beautiful. So Tokyo Ghoul and sunrise. How about that? Lately been alive. A little bit of the MGK. Don't let me go. There's a problem with the lighting. That's what I'm gonna say. Right? Give your boy a chance. Come on. We're gonna try and again. The fact that the way it ended, it was really for me. It was really easy for me to kind of move on because it ended up in a horrible fashion. And I feel like a lot of us have a problem with closure. A lot of us have this problem with and don't worry, this is not a story about an ex. It's not a video about an ex, but it's mainly because of that. And it's actually a positive video at the end. Just let me get there. It's gonna be painful. But it's gonna be worth it, right? There's a prize at the end of the journey. At the end of the journey, and I'm about to give it to you. It's like a lucky charm, and you finally caught the lucky leprechaun. Leprechaun. I don't know what that is. I think it's something really bad. Somebody that has leprosy. I think so. A leper, not a leprechaun, a leper. Oh, phew! We avoided the catastrophe. Cocoa. Fuck, is it good? So, then a week later, right? She come back, and I'm like, ugh, don't come back. Do not come back. I don't need you, right? But then the first day that she come back, she tell me, hey, I'm not doing so well, and I think a part of me is like, hey, I need to help you. I had a severe complex. I've been through so many fucked up, medicated. This fucking song, dude, it's so good. MGK, not a fan of MGK, but his punk stuff, fucking good. I think I went through so much shit, younger, older. I went through so much shit. I went through multiple paths of depression. I went to a multiple suicidal paths. And yeah, there's a lot of moments in my life where it didn't work. It wasn't math. It wasn't math, and brain wasn't braining. Life wasn't living. You know what I mean? And so I helped her out, and then we helped each other out, right? And then but I'm kind of forcing myself, right? I don't really want to have a conversation. I don't really want to have a relationship with you, not because you're not a good person, but because, you know, we tried, didn't work, and at the end I got hurt, and that's pretty much it, right? Now, before we continue, I know it didn't last long, but it was intense. We were talking for multiple hours a day. The love word was said, sexting back and forth, right? So you had an emotional connection and a physical connection. Oh, be with you, stick with you, Oliver Tree. Oh man, I fucking love this. Ukulele. I fucking love this song. Out of the summer, this is my favorite song. Boy with You, Oliver Tree, Sick of You, which weirdly speaking is perfect for this video. So I think I'm gonna sing it a little bit, even though if I'm not a good singer, because this is therapeutic. This video is a diary entry. Things are better of this way. Wish I never knew my name when I never said hi. You got really cute eyes. When that ties, good to see your face. This way, not my way. I know I'll be fine. Don't tell me lies. Mind if I kid away, so you do it again. And you fuck on my friends. I want you Netherland. I want you out of my life. I'm sick of all the good lies. Nothing to do with my mind. I gotta do it again. Not to pretend. Nothing. I don't know the lyrics. You look in my eyes, you say goodbye, you fuck up night, oh, you're wasting my time. You treated me wrong, I'm so glad you're gone. Why can't I move on? You fill me with hate, but make my heart break, still I can't escape. Try and I try, but I'm left dead inside, and you're killing me slowly without even warning. Well, both of us lost. So yeah, so this is the less good part. Still Oliver Tree, but less good part. So you see, and most of all, and I know it's gonna sound extremely selfish. This video for a lot of people is gonna be extremely selfish, and I'm sorry about that. I try not to be selfish, but sometimes I have to think about myself first, right? Again, and you fuck on my friends in my head, and right now the most important thing to me, and I know I'm sorry about this. I would love to say my parents. I would like to say my family. I would love to say my friends. But the absolute most important thing to me is making content, right? Now, there's a lot of videos. You saw me crying because of that person. You saw me very, very, very miserable. Like, we took a long break because I wasn't happy for 4 days. And I said, I wasn't happy, I was tired because I was making videos. No, I was tired because that person, as a form of, and again, I'm not a victim, right? I allowed that person to do it. As a form of almost abuse, she would make sure that every single night before I go to sleep, we would fight, right? That way, I come back with my tail between my leg and I'm like, hey, I'm sorry, and I'm not able to sleep, right? That's the plan. Let's do it again, and you fuck up my friends. And she came back about a week ago, and we talked for 3 to 4 days, and it was super nice. And then she came in and she said, hey, I'm not feeling well, and I don't want to talk. I'm like, okay, no problem. I understand needing space, right? I understand that, right? It's okay. It happens. And so she's like, okay, well, and we don't talk for 4 days, and she's like, fuck, it's complicated. So I'm already, you guys know that I've been going to AA meetings, right? AA meetings, and I haven't been honest on how often I go. I go every single night for almost 2 weeks now, every single day, because I have a really addictive personality. I'm addicted to porn, to food, to making videos. I'm not able to find a boundaries. I'm not able to find, even as a kid, I had no bottom when it comes to food. I would eat, right? And I was always hungry, but it wasn't hungry. It was just gluttony, right? Gluttony is a sin, right? So we go every single day. And yesterday she texts me and she's like, hey. And the sad part about it yesterday was, this is where I drew the line. This is really a bad part. And it hurts my feeling because I'm hurting somebody and I don't want to do that. You're holding me close. Can't be without you, I'd rather overdose. Still found my thumb down, I don't have my bump down. I'm proud, my next out the hometown, my bank account said 0. I'm supposed to be the hero. Live it up, See, music, therapeutic, healing, right? You see the beginning of the video, now you see now, we're much better. So, yesterday, I'm in a meeting, right? And I'm telling her, I'm in a meeting. She's like, oh, I'm happy for you, but I'm not doing well, right? And I'm in a meeting, right? And already I'm texting is actually really impolite, right? And then people start asking me, why are you texting? Because it's a fucking AA meeting. I'm like, I have to talk to my mentor right now. I'm not doing well, right? And I'm lying to these people. I'm lying to these people. And you have to understand, okay? You have to understand. Now, you want me to be honest? I'm already lying to these people every single fucking night. I'm pretending to be addicted to alcohol when my addiction has nothing to do with alcohol. Is there a group for fucking Porn Addict Anonymous? If there's one, I don't want to go there, right? Is there a reunion for eating anonymous? I don't want to go there, right? Is there one for content creator anonymous? Probably not. Probably not, right? Probably not. Holy shit. We're filming the sunrise, so it's okay. So I go to the Alcoholic Anonymous because it's a proven program that's been... Okay. So when I talk about content, I talk about YouTube often, because YouTube is the first form of the content I want to do, right? That there's TikTok, there's Twitch, whatever, right? Alcoholics Anonymous has been there for almost a century. In case you didn't know. Right? It's proven it'll work. So I have a choice between a medication that's proven. I have the choice between a medication that is proven or a placebo effect that doesn't do shit for me. None of these people. And yesterday she texted me and she needed me, and she had called me. I'm like, dude, I can't talk right now. Okay, and she calls me once again. I'm like, dude, I can't talk right now. She called me a third time, and I'm like, dude, can't talk again, right? Like, oh, you don't care. You don't know our purpose. You don't care. And I'm like, first of all, where'd you go? And we haven't talked for 4 days, right? You don't want to talk to me. The only reason that you talked to me yesterday was because you were not doing well. You broke up with me, right? Came back after a week, and you want to know what happened? The person went back to their ex, realized that their ex still treated them like shit. I'm like, oh, I made a mistake. And making mistakes is actually normal when you make mistakes. But it's not okay to make a mistake and then try to fix fucking bridges with people that you have no intention of fixing bridge with. Fini mon texte. Ça se passe. Monte ma tête. Fucking Nova, Fred. A great song. I don't know that song so well, so I'm not gonna sing, you know? Le jour. And so yesterday, I tell her, and I'm like, dude, I said, I'm not asking for much. I have a reunion. I'll call you like 2-3 hours, right? It's like, no, I'm gonna talk now. And I'm like, you don't understand that I'm doing so much for you, right? When I don't sleep, it's because of you, okay? When I don't sleep, it's because of you. When my videos are shit, it's because of you. You know that I have this dream. You see that the quality of the video is diminishing, and you don't feel guilty about it, right? And then she tells me that when I needed help, and that's the important part. This is the really, really important part. When I needed help, she was there, and when she needs the help, I'm not there. So first of all, that's not true. I'll be there in a couple of hours, right? I'm a human being. Second of all, there's a huge difference. I'm not asking for help. I'm not asking for help, right? I wasn't doing well 2 weeks ago. I wasn't doing well 3 weeks ago. When have you ever heard me say I need help? This is a bad morning part 2, rough morning part 2. The first video is 40 minutes. Is there one time in that 40 minutes when I'm asking for help? No. So you see, yes, you helped me, but I never asked you. And I'm grateful for the help that you gave me, but you chose to help me, right? And if you chose to help me for me to help you after that, it's not genuine, right? It's not genuine. And then, so we fight. And again, I haven't talked to you for 4 days, and the first time we're talking again, we fight, right? And it's not so much the fact that she asked for help. I'm glad that she did. It's the fact that it felt like, oh, I'm cashing in a favor. Oh, I forgot to do the top. To go break the chains. Shit. I'm sorry, guys. Jordan vieille guitare. D'accord. Je vais. Non, c'est au son. N'aurais jamais. Non, j'aime. C'est que de la peine. It feels like you're not asking for help, but you're like, yo, give me help. And it's and this she was rude. She was really rude. She was like, oh, what I need, I told you I needed help. You run away. And I'm like, dude, I haven't been comfortable with you for weeks. Like, I'm just not complaining. I'm just not telling you that I'm not doing well, right? And yesterday I had to tell her to not talk to me, right? Now this is the positive part, and I know what you're saying. Inc, you're an asshole. She needed you, yeah, but there's people that need you and are there when they need you, you know. And there's people that need that when they don't need you, they're not there. They're not there. They're not showing up, right? Some people will pretend like they're helping you just to feel better about themselves, right? They're not trying to help you. They're just trying to feel better about themselves. That's not genuine, right? Now, I had a problem with lying when I was younger. I had a problem with honesty when I was younger. And you know, guys know how much effort I put in to fix that, right? So, and then what happened is I tell her, I want you, I don't want us to take no more. She's like, why? And I'm like, I can pretend like everything's okay, but it's not genuine. And I think if anything, you deserve honesty, right? If it's a good thing, it's a good thing. If it's a bad thing, it's a bad thing. But honesty still prevails over everything else. Why? Because when there's no honesty in a friendship, in a relationship, it should work. It should work. Now we're talking about Valentine, right? Valentine. So yeah, so it sucks because she needed me, right? She needed me, and I wasn't there, right? But at the same time, see, I don't know. I don't know. Is when I help is just genuine, right? And there's also the part of me that's like, yo, I'm gonna help you tonight, and tomorrow we're not gonna talk. We're not gonna talk for I don't know how long, and then you'll come back because you need help, right? And it really hurt my feeling because I'm like, dude. And I told her, I told her because she's like, oh, you don't care about me. And I'm like, how can you say that about me? You don't talk to me for 4 days, right? For 4 days. And the reason why I'm saying 4 days is because you're the reason why I'm saying 4 days is actually quite important. So 4 days is more so. So say if you like somebody, right? If you had a good friend, you can spend time without talking to them, right? But if you talk to them every single day and then you stop, then the person's gonna feel like they did something wrong, right? So I feel like I'm doing something wrong. I'm happy you text, but you're texting me because you need help, right? No. Mm. You know the song? The wall so damn tall, not it fall. It's go to hell, let down, yeah. Baby, I got to hell for you. After all the hell you put me through. Then it's a lose. There's someone else. There's no one else. Hell for you. After all the hell you do. Crazy too. Oh the hell. There's no the hell for you. La 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 ta ta cha 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 ta 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 cha ta ta. See, when I'm seeing the situation, I'm like, I'm happy that it ended because I'll be completely honest. When the first time it went ended, I see there's this. It's such a negative video to do because I'm basically shitting on a person that's not doing well, right? But there's an evolution, and sometimes you do have to be, you do have to be thinking about yourself. I have another friend. I'm not gonna name her name. I'm not gonna name names today because again, she texts me. I'm like, hey, I'm not doing well. Can you help me out? And this person is a lovely person, but I don't know them. I do not know them. We talked once or twice, and I'm like, ugh, okay, whatever. Why? Because I have a hard time saying no. Now, am I trying to tell you, okay, so let's put it like that, right? Am I saying that I wouldn't have helped that person? No, I'm not saying that at all. However, um, if fuck, I don't feel good saying that, but if your first drugs and alcohol and collected it all, the D, let me be. Drug and alcohol, and honestly, I've tried them all. See, so if your first instance of asking for help is from a complete stranger, right? I'm trying to be a good person. If you need help, I'll try to help, right? But how many people out there are actively trying to help you? How many people are just assholes that are in there for themselves, right? And the girl, she's pretty. She's really pretty. I'm gonna say, yeah, I'm gonna help you show me your tits. It's an asshole thing to do, but there's some people I guarantee will have done it. I helped it because that was a good thing to do, right? Right? And now I've helped her, and you know what happened? The worst part. Ooh, my heart's a stereo. It beats for you, so listen close. Want to never know. Whoa, oh, oh, oh. Make me your radio and turn me on where you feel low. If my day was meant for you, sing along to my stereo. Dream Class Hero. I fucking love these guys. Um, so yeah, so then I've helped her, and I've helped her for like a weekend, right? And then I texted her, and she didn't answer. But then I'm seeing and that's a very big difference, right? Um, this girl has a boyfriend, so I'm not interested romantically with her, right? So she posted a video on TikTok that was saying that I'm not doing well at all, right? And I just wrote, hey, if you need somebody there, I'm there, right? And I had the intent to help her, but then she didn't answer, and I'm like, okay, when you need help, I'll be there, right? But then again, there's such a difference, and this girl, even though she has a boyfriend, she was saying, hey, I love you. And I don't know since when saying I love you became so free falling. People say it's like there's nothing, right? I'm old school. If you say it, you mean it. And yeah, and you see, but she didn't ask for help. Versus the first one had to ask for help. And I don't know. It feels like, see, the both are a bit wrong. The first one asking for help is it's good to ask for help. It's good to let me know that you're not doing well, right? But there's a difference between asking for help and demanding for help, right? And the worst thing is about that. The saddest part about it yesterday is she texted me at around like 8 o'clock, and I'm like, "Hey, I'm in a meeting. Can I talk to you later on?" And I'm like, okay, so this is the art to believe part. Ready? She said, "Can when you call me when your meeting is finished?" And I'm like, I can because I'm mentoring. Yes, I've been there for 2 weeks, but I'm mentoring. It's strangely easy to help somebody which has an alcohol problem when you're not an alcoholic yourself, right? So I'm mentoring, and those people need me, right? Those people. I'm not saying that she doesn't have a real problem, but the person that I'm doing, they've lost their wife, they lost their kid to alcohol, and it's a really heartbreaking story because we're the same age. We're the same age. She's also 32, and he tells me I had it all, and I've let alcohol destroy it, right? And I'm at a point right now where it's very pivotal, right? And I'll say a whole year make content, and again, it's not losing, it's investing, right? I had lost some friend. I lost some friend for reals. I lost a lot of people because I was so focused on work, right? But you know what? You know what? I'm extremely lucky because to this day, I have people that matters to me. I have people that matters to me, right? And that sucks. And if I can just explain myself once more, I know I'm giving a lot of example, but I need to give one last example. So when we fight the first time, and she said, "Hey, are you a drug addict?" When I tried edibles, and in the video, I said in the first couple minutes, "Hey, I never did edible before." Like, no, you're a junkie, right? But again, she told me that she's going to her ex house, so she's done already, right? She used to tell me good morning, good night, not anymore. She used to tell me I love you, not anymore. So go figure. Go figure what is going on. Does it really matter? I don't know if I would say yes. I don't know if I would say no. Okay, now I'm trying to find a good song. Okay. Not sure about this one. Not sure about this one. Sick and tired. Okay, but let's try this one. So yeah, so you're seeing that, and she said, "Hey, I want to be friend with you," and I'm like, "No, I don't want to be friend with you. That's an asshole thing to do, but that's my choice." And it sucks because you don't want to treat people that way, but then again, I don't know. I've been that guy, and I was in friendship with people that you didn't want to be friend with for years. I've been forced into friendship for years because I'm too nice to say no. You know. Yesterday, I made a video. We found books, right? And I was selfish. I took 5 books for myself. The bag had possibly 25 books, but yesterday was snowing, so those books were getting snowed on. And there's a I don't know him, a kid came in and said, "Hey, can I take this book?" And I'm like, "Sorry, bro, this I already chose it." You understand? So this is the first time where I'm saying no. And again, when we fought yesterday, it was 12:40. You wanna know what time I made videos? I started making videos 6:20. Yeah? That's how much I slept. I have been with this person for a month, and the amount of time I'm suffering. And I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm not saying that I didn't make them suffer also, possibly. Right? I'm not perfect. But if that video served one purpose, is don't sacrifice your own health. Don't sacrifice your own happiness for somebody else. And I know it's so weird, but right now, and I'm seeing this with Valentine's Days a lot. I'm seeing people that are gonna go with toxic people because they don't want to be alone on Valentine's Days. There's just pressure to be in a relationship on Valentine's Day. I grew up and I befriended girls that were quote unquote easy because they had shitty relationship, and those girls would actually date the worst possible person on Valentine's Day because they didn't want to be alone. Fuck that. Fuck that. The best lesson that life taught me, right? And that's actually a pretty recent lesson. Love yourself. If you don't love yourself, there's no point. There's no point. And you shouldn't try to love somebody else when you don't love yourself, because you might end up hurting them. You know, and it might hurt about the situation, absolutely. Do I wish it didn't happen? Absolutely. But at the end, I stood up for myself. And although I hurt the person doing so, and although there's a balance of personally what you need to do and what you don't need to do, and it sucks because in a perfect world, we don't hurt each other, right? But in a perfect world, everybody's happy. And that's just not the case. There's so much pain in the world, and there's always been so much pain in life, but there's a time where you understand, or you have to realize that I can't do shit about it, right? I can't do shit about it. And again, maybe I'm extremely selfish, but guess what? Maybe, what's up, brother? Maybe, just maybe, the best way that you can help people is being a role model for them. This whole channel, the last 4 years of work, those countless reunions at night, starting at 8, finishing at 1:30 a.m. Maybe they're worth something. Maybe they're worth you trying to help other people by helping yourself first. Be the role model. Be the person they can lean on. My favorite song used to be "Don't Lean on Me" from Any Affliction, and that is the perfect fucking song. So, any song, "Don't Lean on Me." Give me a sec, guys. Gonna have to restart. We're gonna get the. Sorry, we want to get the 1 hour mark. So yes, so "Don't Lean on Me," which is super important, is this guy who's asking people don't lean on him because he's falling himself. By leaning on him, you're falling, and he's trying to help you, but he can't help you, and he's telling you, "Hey, I can't help you." And this song, it always felt so real to me because I was depressed, and people were actually asking for help. And I said this story a lot, but the worst moments of my life, the absolute most terrible moments of my life, were exactly that. Were depression that nobody would give a shit about. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I don't know, because there's also a part of me that says, hey, it's okay for people to ask for help. Now, the part that bothered me wasn't that she asked for help. It's the fact that it was dishonest. You know what really hurt yesterday? You know what really hurts? Sometimes being smart is a problem, okay? So yesterday, when I said to stop talking to me, and she told me something that was really important. She told me, can't believe when I need help, everybody goes, see, ask other people for help. I'm not your first choice. I'm just the guy that's there. And there's a past ink. There's a little ink out there, still out there in a different timeline, that would jump on this occasion to help everybody and anybody. The problem with health is a wonderful thing when you get it. The problem with health is The problem with health is, are you deserving of help? And I don't know about that. I'm not saying her, but in general. Like, for example, and as stupid as it sounds, I was watching A Christmas Carol with my mom about a week ago. That's her favorite movie. And the guy is a rich dude that doesn't give, that doesn't help people. He has the power to help people, but he doesn't help people. So the thing of the movie is like, hey, if you're able to help, you should help, right? But then the movie is about him realizing that he's an asshole, and how he's an asshole because he gets some help. Is he deserving of the help? No, no. I'm gonna finish this video on a simple question. On a simple question. Is everybody deserving of help? And if it isn't, then who are we to be judged of who is deserving or not? I feel bad because yesterday, I feel really bad because yesterday we were trying to help. When your conversation started, I wanted to help her. It's when she started giving me shit that I was like, ugh, you know? And I was like, dude, I do so much for you. Just trust me. Because she didn't trust me. Oh, you're not in a reunion. You're filming. Okay. That's your choice to believe. I don't know where you get that information, but I'm in a reunion. You want me to take a fucking picture? The lack of trust. It was hard. It was hurtful. Lack of trust. The fact that I help her. And it's weird because, yes, I'm helping her. But, you see, I'm helping a lot of people. And to the person that came to me this weekend to say, hey, I'm not doing well. And that person came to me about a month ago and said, hey, you wrote me a message and she was going to attempt on her life that day. And that message made her stop attempting on her life. Right? And I didn't know her. And the person was vocal about it. I'm sure I'm helping more people than that, right? You know? And, I don't know. I have no clue, guys. I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know. I don't know if I ever knew what I was doing. Right? Sometimes you have to listen to your guts. I'm in my head too much. If she didn't need help, would she have texted? Does it matter why the reason why she texted you should help her? I don't know. I had this other friend, and she's my best friend, and I love her to death. We've been friends for 11 years. I don't talk to her about her a lot because she's pretty private, and she doesn't make the best choice in life. First of all, she's autistic, which a lot of people make fun of her for that. Yeah. And she goes up with the wrong guys. And for the last year, she's been dating this guy called Richard. And I don't know Richard, but he's a good dude. He treats her well. And that's in 30 years of life, that's the first boyfriend that actually cares about her. Right? And the problem with my best friend was she would come to me for helps. And she would come for me for the same exact reason every single time. Oh, I don't think that guy likes me. He doesn't like you. You're just an easy fuck. Because you're an easy fuck, dude will like you. Right? There's two girls in life. The one that you're friend with and the one that you fuck. No, the one that you date and the one that you fuck. She was the one that you fuck. And I told her that, and she made the same mistake. And at some point, I'm like, dude, I'm tired of helping you because every time I'm helping you, you make the same mistake. It's like I'm talking to a wall, and the worst thing is you tell me, yes, I understand, but you don't understand. There's the problem with help also. Like, I know it's gonna sound very narcissistic, but I'm responsible for my well-being right now. The amount of videos that I did in the last 4 years, the amount of self-work that I did in the last 4 years, The amount of improvement my life has seen in the last 4 years, they're all thanks to making content, right? I had a out of body experience last week, and I was seeing a GoPro video. And that GoPro video was a tough one because I was talking about something that was really personal. That night I remember being very sad, and I remember going out to express my emotion. And I remember the subject of the emotion and the subject was love once again. And I remember being very sad about it. the video that I filmed, that was beautiful nature, the beautiful nature. And I was like, dude, this is so much more helpful than talking about it. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't talk about it, but you have to understand also where to get help, the proper channel for help. If you're not willing to change, you shouldn't ask somebody, how can I change? If you're not willing to make the effort, you shouldn't ask somebody, what should I improve? You know, I'm getting a lot of people telling me how this is how you should do your video. This is how you should do your algorithm. And these people makes me laugh because I'm like, I didn't ask. I like the way I do things. I'd rather be broke, trying to make a living, desperately to make a living, eating fucking ramen, than doing videos that I'm not happy that I'm making. Right? I don't know. I don't like feeling like an asshole. Right? But I don't like being. Not sure I didn't lie to. She didn't lie. I don't think she lied yesterday, but she wasn't genuine about. I don't know. I don't know, guys. It was a long enough video. I love you guys. Take it easy. I'm so sorry. Peace.